Zelatoth is the goddess of madness. We are going to be facing a lot of enemies that are going to be targeting our sanity. And I suppose the upside of that is we are going to be seeing a lot of sanity effects because we're going to be raving mad for a good chunk of the game. So now that we have the tome, we can take this page. The Binding of the Corpse God. So this is how levels work. You find a new page. You can come back here and read it. But before we get into that, I've got that dresser key from earlier. And we have a second floor of the house we haven't explored. Zelatoth, I'm also pretty sure, is the only one of the three that is coded female.
Yeah.
If I remember...
I don't know how much that actually matters when you're on that plane of existence when you think about it, but, you know.
I mean, yeah. Oh, we can't get in that door. I mean, yeah, it's not. But, it's basically the voice actor.
Right.
And also now, this door has changed from a purple symbol to a green one. To reflect our choices.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, earlier it was the purple symbol, but the sword alone doesn't open the door. Well, you know what they say, kids. Reading is fundamental.
Do you have to go back here to read the page?
I thought you did.
I don't think you do.
No?
That's like one thing I do remember. I think you just gotta use the page and it just melts into the book.
Oh,
I cannot
okay.
say what was the true beginning, nor am I sure of its end. So perhaps here is the best place to start. I am reminded of ideas I first encountered in Sir James George Fraser's book, The Golden Bough, a study in magic and religion. We are overwhelmed by a very human need to weave a web of meaning where there may be none. Since time immemorial, ancient peoples have dressed up their lack of knowledge as gods and demons. I have discovered that sometimes the fates of gods and mortals intertwine, and legends are born.
Now we're in Cambodia, in 1150 A.D.
Thy time is done, great ancient. Forever in shadow will you be master of chaos, and to fade to nothing in obscurity will be thy fate. My master has planned many millennia for this day. It is the true chaos of all things that you now must be entombed amongst the beings
of flesh and bone. You have a great monument here, Mantarok. It is a pity that no one will ever recognize it as yours. May the darkness claim thee, crawling chaos and damned beast. No longer will thy reign be kept over the ancients you have kept imprisoned. Thou hast seen the last of this world.
So that's gotta be painful.
It's fine. It's just meat.
So much meat.
Not even these mythical fables can keep me amused. There has to be something to do around here.
God, I'm so bored.
Something that fantastic and of higher purpose could happen to me.
That's something I never picked up on as a kid. She was reading that story just as like, oh, hey, look, a fairy tale. La-di-da.
Well,
now we're stuck in this temple in Cambodia. Yeah, take a necklace. The necklace can be used to heal Elia. Make sure that she does not move when the spell is being cast. That will, we'll show that off later after we've taken some damage. Also, this is the same as the symbol we had over the fireplace. We've got us here a rock, paper, scissors kind of configuration. So our girl Zelatoth is going to trump the red god, but be hindered by the blue god. And then we got purple in the center that seems to be away from it all. Also, something I'm very thankful for this game doesn't have, there's no weapon degradation. I can smack this wall as much as I want. My sword is not going to break. That is something...
Even though that sword would have been broken by now.
Look at how skinny it is! It's so small! These stone columns are so much tougher. But yeah, no, recent games that do weapon breaking, I miss when things just are. So I'm learning to take these older games to appreciate what I have here. Candle, and the sun's on the side. No.
All right, welcome. Also, that's not really... what is that, a kukri? You got a bunch of historical swords in this game.
It just says a short sword. I know, there is
it's got a curve in it, yeah.
A short sword with a wooden grip, light and durable. It's, a kukri has got a thicker blade to it, but yeah, it's designed very similar. And it's
Isn't that
hacking.
in this game?
There is a character that has a kukri later on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
He is either the next one we're going to be playing or the one after that. And go. And go. Some of the traps, so you see the lighter yellow tiles on the floor. Those are the triggers. We're just going to try to avoid those to the best of our ability. And get to the end of this perspective drawing. There we go. So your sanity goes down when you are seen. If you get too insane, it starts to affect your health. Now, I believe that, see the blue ones? When they do that, run away.
Oh.
That's why I'm glad we didn't choose the blue god. A bronze necklace.
Is that an attack or a mana drain?
Is what an attack?
The explosion, does that hurt you or does it hurt your mana?
It's not good. I think it hurts your health. But it's only the blue ones that do that. The three, each god has its own type of basic zombie enemy that have different abilities, and the blue one is that sort of kamikaze explosion. We will see all three of them over the course of the game. We will just be predominantly dealing with whoever we choose at the beginning. So we've got candles, and based on earlier, we had the candle we lit the candle under the sun on the setting sun portrait. That was a sentence eventually.
Got there.
Walls down a little bit. Yeah, so red beats green, green beats blue, blue beats red. As you can see on the wall over here. I had it backwards earlier in my head. This part's a little trickier because now we're playing those weird levels in Crash Bandicoot where you can't quite see the floor as you're going along. Ow. That didn't hit me, but I still wanted to go ow. Oh, I guess here now starts to be your incentive to finish off enemies to get your sanity back.
Right.
Damn it. Stab the zombie. There we go. Chop. But so far, not too bad.
No, they've just thrown some basic zombies at you so far, and you can recover most of your sanity that you lose.
Yeah, and the fact that this wall over here is bleeding, that's fine.
That
That's
is
good.
always that way.
Yeah, this was before Amnesia: The Dark Descent. This was before Trilby's Notes, obviously. This was before, all of the other games I played that made me go, oh yeah, blood comes out of the walls. Seen it. At the time, this was something. The progenitor of such things, as far as I know. I don't know, I can't think of anything that did the sanity meter weird graphical effects on you before this.
No, I don't think I really would know. Not a video game, at least.
I mean, I guess like In the Mouth
like
of Madness
tabletop.
would be. Yeah. Oh god, yeah. Especially if you do like if you ever play like a Call of Cthulhu, never just make yourself illiterate from the jump. That's the best way to protect yourself. Never read anything. Like, oh, let's check the newspaper. What's the daily events? Cthulhu Fatagan. Alright, so the blue ones explode. These are the red zombidoos. They are very meaty and takes more than one chop. And then they're still alive, even though there's nothing of them left. They're basically the Black Knight from Monty Python at this point. They hurt. They got a lot of health. The Red God is probably the simplest way to play this game if you're just looking for the more straightforward run. And we've got no sun here. So just make all the candles go out. And we can get through into whatever this center corridor is. Damn. That looked not fun. Skirt the sides. Now we have a ranged weapon. That's another thing this game's going to do. There's going to be, you're going to have lots of options. There's some very interesting weapon varieties. Okay. So we got a busted short sword. But we have this blowgun. And the green zombies. Difficult to show off how they work.
Green means go.
Green means go.
Right. Go crazy.
Ha! Oh no, our friend.
That dude's dying.
He's dying. It's okay. Look, there's worse fates than death. Oh no. Oh no. So, the obvious thing is that the green ones will, no! Ah.
Ooh.
Ah. Hold that thought. Run! So the green ones take more of your sanity away, is the one thing. Also, if I remember correctly, this blow dart poisons. So we might just be able to let them... Yeah, look at that. Time heals all wounds, and in some case, exacerbates them.
Isn't there a problem with that, though? Oh, you can still finish them. Okay.
You can finish them, yeah. I just don't gotta keep wasting darts to, take them down. But, like, I've got plenty of darts. I'm not worried about ammo. Although, we have taken a couple of hits, so let's go ahead and use one of our necklace charges. That is, a brief glimpse into how we're going to cast spells later. Damn it. Pretty sure there's no... I can't avoid that one. Uh-huh. Ugh, crap. Run! Shit! Okay. See, I panic and then I just get myself hurt more. That's not how you want to do this. And then, yeah, as you take damage, you start to slow down. It's okay. We got plenty of necklace charges. Look at that!
Ah.
The red ones and the green ones, they don't get along so good. But that red one is going to clean the fucking house. Even with the dart I shot into him to begin with. Shang Tsung's lawyer is calling. I don't remember if they all get up after a while, or if that's specifically Zelotov.
Oh, I don't remember, honestly.
I don't either. Oh, hi, friend. Oh, hello, large purple friend. Giant mound of eyeballs and teeth.
Stop. Don't go near it.
Oops. Yeah.
So, you are reduced to feeding on flesh and bone, Mantarok. How the mighty have fallen. You will surely fester for millennia to come. A slow and torturous fate for thee. You had best leave, young fool, or you will find yourself as food for the dead god.
I love Pius. He's so over the top.
You're not just gonna kill us?
He doesn't need to kill us. What are we? He doesn't care.
Important. We're important now.
You are one of the chosen many. Flesh and blood. It is now your destiny to fight the eternal darkness.
I didn't ask for this.
I give you a gift in return for an obligation.
I mean,
The gift is your life, sweet dancer. The obligation is this.
Yeah, she was like, I wish my life was more interesting.
The essence of the corpse god. To some it is a source of great power. From those people, you must defend it, lest they use it to destroy what little brightness your world has left in it. Guard it well.
Now, I believe that the fellow the fellow that got killed by the zombie when we fell down the hole a couple of rooms back, if we had saved him, I think he would have repaired our sword for us, if I remember correctly. But so that might make this next part a little tricky, but I think we'll be fine. Statue of a human female bears witness to the monstrosity that fills the room. Poor stone of its body, it's covered with the effluvial grime. There's a good word for you. Effluvial. The Mantarok is secreted over the ears. Gross. I don't like most of this.
It's fine. It's just a pile of meat and eyeballs and teeth.
Would you believe me if I told you this was like the closest thing we have to a friend?
Yeah.
We have been entrusted with guarding its heart.
I mean, that's the good guy, pretty much.
Yeah. Mantarok. This is our good god. That's why the Roman, the bad man, has him sealed away under this temple. We have us a metal staff. Got what we came for. Moving on. Also, I have to imagine running around on these cold, these like hard stone, flagstone floors, like in bare feet, has got to be less than pleasant.
Gotta be rough.
Run away. I was gonna say the one nice thing is that the traps reset after you leave the room. Aha! I was wondering. Fuck you, skeleton. I make the traps work for me. Finish him. Finish him. Ah. Yeah, no, I hate those levels where... Oh, this mural depicts an ancient skeletal demon befriending the ancient Khmer people by denouncing one of their first... Oh, good, good, thank you. Oh, good, we can look at the whole mural. Oh, look, there's Pius. And there's the fertility god. And there's all the bad stuff. And oh yeah, the zombies I was fighting. Get off me. So...
We have a problem.
We are okay. We are pretty okay. One thing you need to do when you're casting spells, or in this case using spell items, is you need to make sure to buy yourself some breathing room. Because those runes have to trigger. If you move before they are done triggering, the spell will fail. So you need to make sure that whatever you're doing in the room, you've bought yourself some time and space in order for that to go off. It is easier when you have the sword, but it's fine. It's all good. Now we take the metal staff we found, and we activate the device. And then we go back through the hallway. Wrong hallway. We're walking away from the camera. Yeah, there we go. Interesting.
What, some of the traps didn't activate?
Well, some of the triggers, they activate behind you. So, the traps are designed to protect people moving both directions, but there are some that are very specifically, they don't want you getting away from Mantarok. I guess they figure that if you have to go back towards Mantarok, he'll deal with you. In a Manchi, Chompy type fashion. Hey, buddy. Don't mind me. I'd make a terrible meal.
What's back here? Nothing.
Good stuff.
You should have run.
I did run.
Instead, you will die.
I don't want to die.
Where is the essence of Mantarok? Where is it? I will not ask again, child. Very well, then. You will succumb to the horrors of oblivion.
Well, so much for our new friend. But a new puzzle has arrived. We remember how these work. Antique leather-bound message tube. And inside...